Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is your 2021 yearly review. I am so excited to bring these messages to you. What we're going to do is we're going to go month by month for each month of 2021. And we're going to be looking into the overall energy, career and finances, love, and we're also adding spiritual growth and development cards to this reading as well. So if you're ready, we're going to get started, and at the end of this message we'll also look into what your power animal is for 2021, and we'll get you a personalized mantra as well. This is my favorite reading to do every year, and so I could not be more excited to get started on this. So let's start with January. I already have your cards for January out. So I think it's so appropriate that we're getting the Magician card. This is your overall energy for January of 2021. And this is a very strong divine masculine type of energy in the way that it symbolizes golden opportunities, inspiration, personal power, feeling in control, coming up with new ideas, new plans, opportunities, discovering your purpose, taking action, taking radical action, following your dreams, being confident, striking out alone, cultivating a new project. It's just a very strong energy. And so oftentimes around January in the new year, people tend to, set intentions, set goals. And so I see you doing that. I actually do see you sitting down and writing out some goals, writing out a list of manifestations, and it's just, you're going into 2021 with the energy like that this is the year you're going to make it happen. This is the year that you're going to start. And so this might be some hobbies, some craft, personal project. I know in a reading in the past, I remember vaguely us talking about you starting with something like that. And so that's being brought to my mind because I feel like that's one of the things that wants to be unveiled this year, okay? And so I see you starting on this new path. I see that you're deciding, I'm going to put my energy out into the world this year. I'm going to move forward. I sense that your self-belief and your energy of confidence is being built this year, okay? This is a message that you have everything that you need to succeed, okay? In order to succeed, though, you need to have a clear intention over what it is that you want. Furthermore, you have to be willing to take action. And so this Magician card is asking you in January to finalize your ideas, clarify your intentions, and be ready to take action. It's almost telling you it's time to get out of vision mode and it's time to get out of action mode. It's time for you to access your natural talents and skills and to use them. Any ideas you have or projects you're working on can be achieved once you think things out clearly and form a realistic and workable plan. So my message for you for January is when you're writing down your intentions, also write down your plan or your action steps. This year for you, as you're vision boarding and working on manifesting, not only to just write down your visions and what it is you desire, but immediately write out your action plan. So focus more on your action plan. And if you haven't seen my playlist called Manifest With Me, I would suggest that you watch it. It's a month-long series. It's free. It's on my channel. And what I'm doing in that series is teaching you how to manifest with the moon cycle. But even if you just ditch the moon cycle and forget about that, if you watch it, it's a really great way to show you step by step how to manifest, how to make things happen in your life, how to take an idea and how to hash it out and actually see that progress and see that harvest. So with that manifestation series, what I talk about is setting a clear intention, a clear vision, and then the next step is coming up with your action plan. And so I have like 1 or 2 videos in that series where I talk about how to make an action plan. I think that's the step most people forget. For me, I have trouble with this because I'm good at coming up with a vision, and then when it comes time to take action, sometimes I'm just like, well, I can't do this yet because before I can take this action, I need to do this or I need to do that. And so I just feel stuck because I'm like, well, I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough support, I don't have that thing that I need to take the action. And you need to find a way to bridge that gap. And so that's what an action plan is. It's all those little tiny baby steps you need to take before you can take the big action step, if that makes sense. So basically break it down, make it workable. And I see you doing that. It's going to be amazing. And so as far as your work and finances and career, we're getting the Tower card. So sometimes I've been seeing this a lot lately for people who lost their job or were laid off because of the pandemic, people whose hours were cut, people who were having to work from home, people who are in between jobs. And so it's making me wonder if something like that is going on with you in January. Sometimes people have seasonal work and then in January they get laid off, that kind of thing. So we're seeing the Tower. And so, maybe financially or career-wise, things aren't like what you want them to be necessarily in January. But we'll have to see how this energy transforms in February, okay? Just be warned. I don't think anything horrible is going to happen, but if something unexpected happens or something shifts in this area, just know things are shifting this year to really push you forward in a good way. Love-wise, you're being called to make the effort to get to know somebody new. So there could be somebody in your life that you are like flirting with or connecting with, maybe even in some type of relationship with. And there's a message for you to, yes, go ahead, move forward, get to know this person, open your innermost self up to them. If there's no one around and you're like, this makes no sense, this could be telling you, if you're desiring love, maybe it's time to extend some energy in a certain direction, or like literally go out and find someone, because sometimes that's what we're being called to do. So I'm kind of seeing something about the internet. I wouldn't always recommend people to do online dating. Some people have a great experience, some people have a horrifying experience. I mean, you never know who you're going to get on the internet, right? But I don't know, for some reason I'm seeing seeing you online, seeing you chatting with someone, talking to someone. This could be someone you're reconnecting with from the past, or maybe it feels like that type of energy where you're going back and forth with someone. And so there's definitely opportunities in January for love. And as far as spiritual growth and development, they're telling you this month you're going to have like this surge of courage. Like a lot of courage is coming in. You're feeling really strong. You're just ready to release 2020, basically. You're ready to release. You're like, you know what? I'm the magician. I'm going to make something happen. I've got a big plan for this year. And as far as your spiritual growth and development, a lot of the energy in that area of your life this month has to do with releasing old thought processes, old beliefs about like who you or what you are and like what you can do. It's almost like you're realigning yourself with, you know what, I can do it. I can make this happen. I can change. I can grow. And this is my year. And so it's really beautiful energy. Let's move on to February. February of 2021. So your overall energy for this month is the Princess of Pentacles. And this is a card that signifies the laying of a foundation. Okay, so I see you setting the stage, laying the foundation for your dreams this month. So it's like you're getting to work. This is somebody who is really thinking more about long-term goals and the practical application of those goals. It's a very ambitious energy. And it has to do with like success and abundance, seeking success, seeking abundance. You're going to feel very disciplined this month, very steady, very secure in your energy, very consistent. You're going to be following through. Also, it's possible you could be working on healthy eating or exercise. A lot of people tend to set intentions in January for like hitting the gym again or getting exercising. Maybe you're doing something like that, because I do see that. And so, yeah, you're starting, and also an energy of studying. So I'm not sure if you're in school or if you have enrolled in school or you're studying or learning something new, but I really like that what we're seeing here is that the intentions you've set, you're following through with them. And I see you in February possibly more determined than you've ever been before. There's like a newness to your energy of like, this is my year. So you're going out guns blazing, okay? And I love seeing that. In your career, this is a card of people who are like kind of screwed over, and like, look, their crops have been set on fire. All of their honey here has been like stolen from them, and their rake is broken. It's such a funny card. And they have these bowls and they're just like, help us. And last month we got the tower for you. And so this could be symbolizing your desire to really have your cup filled. You might be like, I want to increase my abundance so I can work more on like these goals with my creativity and these plans I've set. Perhaps there's bills or there's something, I have a feeling this has a lot to do with the pandemic, okay? Maybe things just not turning out the way that you thought they would. It doesn't seem permanent, but it seems almost like this energy is kind of lighting a fire underneath your butt to push you forward. And so whatever this is that happens January and February, just know, don't react or make plans out of desperation. This is time for you to circle back to what do you want. If things are falling apart in this area of your life or not going the way that you want, it's time to make a decision that feels more in alignment with you. And you have total freedom to make that choice, okay? And that's why in the spiritual growth and development cards we pulled, you're being called to have strength with your mind and with your perspective. It's easy to look at something like this and think, oh, there's no opportunities or everything's falling apart. But instead, your perspective can be, this is all coming together for me. Nothing's being taken from me. Everything is being given to me. And I choose to see this situation for what it really is, a blessing in disguise, right? Now in love, I feel like this is really interesting. We got the romantic feelings card here with resolving conflict. And I was wondering, are you resolving conflict with a specific person? And I was digging for that. And I felt like this is more of a conflict inside of you. And then I pulled this card as like a clarifier, and it says, leave your comfort zone. And so I was being drawn here to this phrase. It says, your feelings are real and worth exploring. I think this has to do with your desire for romantic love, actually making that a priority in your life. Maybe in February, you find yourself feeling a little bit lonely. It happens when your singleness or what you're going through in love really just gets thrown in your face. And maybe it's because of Valentine's Day. That happens. I've been single on Valentine's Day and I've been like, you know what I mean? I've also had years where me and all my girlfriends, we went out and we had fun and I was like, yeah, I'm single and loving it. But I don't know, maybe this year you're starting to really feel the absence of another person. And certainly you don't need another person to feel or be complete in your life, but you have to ask yourself, where is this desire coming from? Because sometimes the desire to have a romantic partner comes from a very beautiful, noble place. I think in our society a lot these days, we're being pushed so much to be so independent and so self-sufficient. It's almost looked upon as being like bad to want love. Like it almost means like you don't love yourself enough, or you're not confident enough, or you're not self-loving enough. But you can love yourself, you can be confident and still really desire a romantic partner and feel lonely sometimes. That's okay. That's normal. That's natural. I think one of the main reasons we've come here to this earth as a collective consciousness manifested into two separate bodies is one of the most beautiful things about that is that we can connect with people romantically and friendship wise, and it's beautiful how our bodies just fit so perfectly together. And I don't think there's any coincidence with that. I think we're meant to fall in love, and love is one of the most beautiful ways that we grow and develop spiritually, through seeing love, experiencing the love of the divine manifest through another person. It's just so beautiful and so natural. And so this message I'm seeing for you is like resolving the conflict inside of you that's telling you you're not ready, or you're not enough, or you're not worthy, or I'm just seeing messages about that for you, about releasing that, allowing yourself to fall in love, or to crush on somebody, or to leave your comfort zone, to start opening yourself up to love. I see you working on that this month. And so decent vibes for February. Let's see what's going on in March. March of 2021. This is a really interesting month. Okay, so the overall energy for this month is the King of Hearts, which is usually like a sign of like a romantic proposal or invitation, love in general. And so immediately I pulled some love cards after I saw that, and we're getting this engagement card, which means your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it's possible this month that you are hanging out with someone, talking to someone, dating someone, like a love opportunity comes in, a deepening in a commitment. And this says give your relationship a chance. And so there's love all over the cards for you in March, which is really exciting to see. Also, your career and finances seem to be picking up. The hawk symbolizes an opportunity. However, you're going to have to go out of your way to find this opportunity. So this might be you seeking employment, seeking jobs, seeking perhaps a raise, or like just seeking a new level in your career and finances. The last 2 months looked a little rough in this area, or just kind of non-existent, and so you're getting opportunities, which is beautiful. You're going to have to strike out alone. So this is you going out on your own, looking for employment, taking some type of risk or leap of faith, and manifesting what it is you want in this area of your life. And so I see you securing abundance, and it's beautiful. Good energy and love, good energy and abundance. For spiritual growth and development, there's a message that change is in the air. And man, I mean, isn't this a change? They're telling you this energy that's coming in is very nurturing to you. So you're being really well taken care of this month. And they're telling you, nurture yourself this month. Enjoy romance. Enjoy this new opportunity that you're creating for yourself. And what brought you these opportunities was your clarity. Remember how you were setting intentions in January and following through in February? Your awareness has risen, your clarity is even stronger. So I'm excited to see where this next month will take us. April of 2021. I love that we're seeing the Eight of Wands for you. The Eight of Wands is a symbol that your hard work is finally paying off. You're seeing results. You are feeling a lot of activity, a lot of movement, a lot of momentum around you. You're very busy this month. There's a lot of energy. You're feeling freedom. And your love energy is just so strong. This is a message of infatuation, falling in love. There's this symbol here of this person who's just opening their arms to receive all of this opportunity and love that is coming their way. So over here in career, we're seeing that you're feeling so much better with your career and finances. This opportunity has come through for you. It's interesting how we got this card again, right? We saw it last month. The hawk symbolizes opportunity, and the pine tree here symbolizes strength, like gaining your strength in the career and finances area of your life. And then it's interesting because I'm being drawn to this cloud. This is a message that the metaphoric clouds of perhaps depression or feeling stuck, stagnant, not being able to see that fog of confusion, that's leaving you. And so a lot's coming through for you this month. And here is the kingfisher. The water here symbolizes deep emotion and feeling kind of stuck and bogged down, just emotional, you know? And then you actually see the kingfisher flying above that. So flying above the emotional energy, feeling elated, feeling lifted up, soaring, feeling like good news basically coming in for you in this area of your life. So finances and career moving forward. And then we're even pulling this love card, this twin flame or soulmate card here, this union card in the middle of your career. I think it's telling you like everything is coming through. Finances, career, love. It's a really great time in your life. I think March and April are looking really great so far. And then, of course, over here in the love card, this connection that you have started maybe around March is deepening. This letter here symbolizes communication, like getting to know each other deeper, connecting, maybe going on dates, falling in love, exploring a connection. So that's going to be a huge theme for this month. Now in your spiritual growth and development cards, I love how we're literally getting the spirituality card. You're probably feeling very connected with spirit this month, really connected with your angels. You know, usually when things are going pretty well and opportunities are coming in, manifestations are coming in, that's a really easy time to start feeling like, wow, like I really am being guided by the Spirit. I really do trust these decisions I've made. I'm really thankful for everything that's manifesting. And so you're feeling rejuvenated, because sometimes it feels like God has forgotten about us, or sometimes we feel like, are my prayers really being heard and answered, or is that ritual that I did really working? This is a great time to journal your gratitude, make like lists and dates of like what you asked for, what came through. I like to do that because it helps remind me in the times where I'm down, or in the times where I'm feeling disconnected, to keep going with my spiritual journey, to keep going with my spiritual practice. So make note of it, give thanks, and this is a beautiful month that's on offer for you. May of 2021, there is some tricky energy going on this month, so let's look into it, okay? I'm instantly being drawn to the Princess of Swords reversed. This is seeing this next to the Ten of Hearts, which is, it's like a happy family celebration type of card. Makes me think that there's something going on like in your family this month potentially. This is a message of being caught off guard, somebody who's negative or backstabbing or rude, somebody who's playing mind games or dishonest, someone's looking for trouble. Maybe there's some stress going on. Childhood issues. So I don't know. It kind of feels to me like it could be someone from your family who's acting up. If you already have a family member who you tend to be butting heads with, there could be an issue this month with that. But I don't think it affects you overall. It's just something you're being warned about. I also like how this card, the Nine of Pentacles, seems to be coming out as an overall theme for this month, a bit separate to this energy, telling you, other than that, there's going to be a strong feeling of abundance around you. Perhaps that job that you got earlier, that opportunity we were looking at, remember we got the hot card twice for career and finances, something there is really paying off. And so you're like surrounded by abundance this month, and I think it's financial abundance. And then career and finances. Now that you've got like your day job and everything sorted out, it seems like you're being called to move forward now with that other dream you had. This could be something you were trying to get back into, something creative perhaps. And so it's saying now it's time to move forward with your other goal, because it's one thing at a time. In order to be able to move forward with your creative goals, or maybe to build some type of project outside of your day job, it's important that you have your security and your stability built, so that you have a nice routine going, and so that you're provided for and you're able to invest in this other side of your life. So it seems like you're going back to the drawing board with this. And so maybe this is a month you decide to hire a tutor, or maybe you find some online information, because I see something coming up about education. Maybe you're gathering your tools, materials, and supplies, and you're deciding, I'm going to take a big leap forward with this creative project. This might not be the month that you do it, but I think it's the month you start assembling everything together and going, okay, the energy is right, I'm ready to do this. You're being told to go with the flow this month, and also to have compassion, because obviously there's some type of fight or argument or situation that you're dealing with, and you're also being told to have patience with this person. And then in your love life, I'm not getting much. It seems like the cards that you're getting have to do with this person you're fighting with. You're having to set really strong boundaries and resolve a conflict. So just be aware that's going to be what's going on in May, but just go with the flow. You're going to move past this energy and all will be well. June of 2021. So we're getting the King of Swords reverse, which is somebody who's kind of aggressive, uncaring, unsympathetic, kind of a ruthless, cold energy, okay? Sarcastic, kind of sinister. And so maybe this is carrying over from that conflict that you had last month. I'm also moving over to love over here. I've kind of asked some questions about that person that you were like connecting with, because a couple months ago your love energy was so bright and shiny, and it seems like you're reviewing something from the past. You're needing to release somebody. Maybe it's that person you were connecting with. Maybe it's time to release it. This says codependency, like knowing that you need to release someone, but also feeling a little conflicted because there's a part of you that really needs them and really cares for them. But I see this energy of you making the effort to cleanse your slate in love, basically to cut any cords that need to be cut and to move forward. And this is also a message that your energy is very attractive, especially this month heading into the summer. Like there's a bright, shiny energy around you. You're going to be attracting suitors. Like there's definitely some type of change and shift energy happening in your love life. This could have something to do with it, but also making me think something about family. And then you're getting this message as in spiritual growth and development that says, be patient with yourself right now. And I feel like this applies a little bit to the finances and career area of your life, because we're also getting the patience card here, and it comes next to this teacher or instruction card. And so it could be that you're trying to learn something new and it's just getting a little bit frustrating. I'm seeing this vision of somebody who's like sitting down to play like a new piano song, and they get the notes and everything up and the sheet music, and it's just more complicated than they've played before, and is stumbling over it and is frustrated and almost wants to give up. There's this message to you, like, if that's what you're going through metaphorically, don't give up. You're going to grow so much. Push yourself to move past this. Your skills are getting stronger. I also got like a message about perhaps the need for a higher education. I'm not sure if you're in college or if you've been to college or something like that, but it feels like you have an opportunity this month to start thinking about, do I want to go to school? Do I want to take some classes? Do I want to hire a mentor? Do I want to hire a tutor? Do I want to seek higher education? That could be an opportunity that's coming for you. You have a couple months before the fall. This could be the time to start thinking about that. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing overall for this month. July of 2021. I really like this month for you. Your overall energy for July is the Queen of Wands. So this is somebody who is shining in their optimism, shining in their creativity, shining in their authenticity. This is seriously one of my favorite cards because it comes out for people who are ready to be their true selves, ready to stand up and let themselves be known to the world. And so I see this energy for you coming out in your career, because we're here in your career and we're seeing this clearance card come up, as well as the Guardian here, which is a symbol of protection. And then this is the Journey, which is like the death of something, endings, but also beginnings. And the full moon is manifestation. Earlier this year in January and February, you got something going. And this was some type of idea, something creative, project. I really think you're starting to have like a major life review, and you're starting to ask yourself, what do I really want to create in this life? What path do I really want to go on when it comes to my career? It's no longer just about bringing in finances, bringing in money. You're thinking, I want to fulfill myself in this area. I want to build some skills. I want to walk more in the direction of my natural talents. And also like you're thinking, I want to meet other people who enjoy doing the things that I do. I want to create and I want to collaborate. And so this desire in you this month is so strong. And also there's this realization that you just might not be satisfied forever doing more traditional type of jobs. And so by traditional, I mean, maybe customer service, stuff like that. We sometimes take jobs like that in order to pay the bills and keep the lights on, food on the table, or as we're starting off, or to support ourselves or supplement our income. But I think you're realizing I don't just want to supplement my life forever. I want to build something that gives me a sense of life. And so your energy is really shining this month. You're starting to become really aware of who you are, what your desires are, and you're putting your talents and gifts to the forefront this month. And so this is a huge breakthrough month because you're like, I'm ready, there's no more distractions, let's make this happen. And as far as distractions, I guess in love, we're seeing this message that you're retreating, that you're taking a break, that you're stepping back in this area of your life, that you're disconnecting. And so there's not a lot going on there, but I love what we're seeing for your spiritual growth and development in July. You're getting validation. Your truth is being validated. It's like you really know what you want. And this is nurturing. You're ready to nurture this side of yourself, and you're ready to try a new approach. So I'm excited to see how this energy will develop in August. August of 2021 is a huge month of healing for you. The Queen of Hearts reverse is talking about what's going on inside of you, your sensitivities, your emotions. This is an emotional month, not in a negative way though, in a really positive way. And a lot of this is surrounding your finances and career. There seems to be more of a draw to this type of energy. Your biggest hopes and dreams have finally made themselves clear. You're starting to realize once again what it is that you want. And a seed has been planted. Not only are you in this energy of self-realization and you have a new perspective, a new awareness of what it is you want to create, you are able to look back and see how a lot of these seeds have already been planted in your life. And so here is the healing card coming out for you, paralleling this card right here, talking about the healing that's going to be happening is going to be within you. It's going to be this energy of changing your mindset, changing your beliefs, realizing that just because you came from this situation and because certain people in your family have made certain choices and because you live in a certain place or grew up in a certain place or you're this old or you have this amount of education or this or that, like we kind of brand ourselves sometimes by our circumstances, and we tell ourselves like this is all I'm capable of. Like, you know, if you had a parent who just got like a normal 9-to-5 job and they weren't very happy with it, they struggled with money, sometimes we think I can't possibly do better than that. Sometimes we look around and we see people that we perceive to be more privileged than us, and we think only those people can have those types of opportunities. It's just not for me. And so I see you shedding beliefs that are kind of like that, or it could be similar to that. You're realizing it's not too late for you. You have so much of life ahead of you. And you don't have to make the choices other people around you have chosen. You're just as privileged in the eyes of God and in the universe as everyone else. Your life is a gift. And so you're cutting so many cords to that because you're getting ready to take a big leap. I really feel like this is the year that you're going to realize what you want. And that's what's important. Like you're actually being brave enough to admit that to yourself. And so the patience card is coming out again for the third time because we're not really seeing a lot of forward momentum. We're seeing that you're gaining the energy and cultivating the strength that you're going to need to make a big major life decision. And so you're being told to have compassion with yourself as your perspective changes. Now in love, you're releasing something. Maybe whatever happened a couple months ago, you're releasing, you're healing, and you're starting to feel an energy of passion again. You're starting to feel open to love again. It does seem like you kind of went through something a couple months ago and you needed time to heal from that. But now your heart's slowly opening again. Maybe you're starting to put some feelers out. Remember we said your energy is very attractive this summer in love. Who knows, maybe you could be drawing in a new experience romantically. So we're going to have to look at that over the next coming months. September of 2021, there is a fiery energy to this month. And I say that because we're getting the King of Wands for you. Look how interesting and similar these cards are here. We have it here as well. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Passion. Strong energy coming in. Okay, so you got the Queen of Wands, okay, a couple months ago, and now you're getting the King of Wands, okay? So the King of Wands is more of the masculine, dynamic, take action energy. It actually reminds me a lot of the Magician card we pulled for you in January. So you're feeling reconnected now with your goals. You're feeling this energy of now is my time for the fresh start. Now is my time for a new beginning. Okay, and so it makes me think that this energy once again is applying to your career and your finances because you have been kind of going through circles in this area, thinking about things, kind of wondering what the possibilities are, having an idea and kind of going back on it, and that's okay. 2020 was traumatic. A lot of us just needed to be in our bodies and just go through things naturally. And I feel the energy of that carrying on into 2021 as well. But finally, the energies have lifted. I see a world healing that is made evident this month. And I see that energy affecting you too. So this is your destiny here. You're starting to feel called to your destiny. You can't get on the path before you're called to it. That's why you kept getting the patience card over and over and over again, because you needed time for your vision to clarify. You took some action steps, but now that everything has been made completely clear to you, it's time to go. And so it's time to get cracking at your plan basically in September. So it makes me think that maybe you're hustling. Maybe this is like around this time you're getting like 2 jobs, you're hustling, saving up money to move somewhere. Perhaps the education is kicking in, or you're thinking about applying somewhere. It's like you're getting on your plan. You're no longer just waiting for like small little opportunities. You're creating big opportunities in your life. And so it's this rush of fire with your goals. Okay? You're like really instilling this energy. And yeah, you're like, I'm making this happen. No one else can make it happen but me. And you're very clear about what you want once again. In love, this is the maturity card. It's almost like you want to refresh and you want to start over in this area of your life. And here's manifestation. This energy that you've had in your finances and career with your purpose, how you're going to spend your time, how you're going to offer your gifts out to the world, you're realizing, wow, that really worked. I want to apply that now to this area of my life. So in love, this could be a really good month for you to write down on a piece of paper what your ideal partner is, what kind of activities and dates you want to go on with them, what the relationship is like what are your desires in this area. Write it down on a piece of paper and put it underneath your pillow, maybe for a couple of weeks, and then you can burn it on the full moon or rip it up, throw it away to release it out into the universe. But I see something about you doing some type of ritual or maybe spell or putting out some type of prayer, lighting a candle. Make it personal. Make it something for you to actually send off that energy. This is what I want. And it's like you're desiring a new type of relationship. You're like, I'm ready for the real deal. I'm ready for the real thing. Your heart is open now more than it ever has before, especially because you've come into alignment with your truth. And so let's see how this energy is going to expand into October. October of 2021. This is one of the best months for you this entire year. I have to say, it's such a shiny, bright, expansive energy. Look, full circle. Here we are with the Magician again. Remember how I told you that King of Wands last month reminded me of the Magician? How weird is it that I pulled these 2 cards together? I feel like I got psychic about what cards I was going to pull next or something. How weird is this? Oh, I do that sometimes. So this is a message to you that it's time to get cracking, make it happen. October is your month to go. And you're facing your fears, because I feel like what you're being called to do is a little bit different. You're someone who's very artistic. Maybe you want to do something even healing based, creative, something charitable. You're starting to have a vision of how you want to help others on this planet. And in October, this is the month that I see you making a big step. Like maybe you're applying to the school, or you're filling out some type of requirements or something like that to get, or purchasing some type of coaching or mentorship, training, apprenticeship. It could also be you starting a website, or maybe coming up with joining like a group for something. So it does feel like you're getting connected with others this month, and you're getting the training that you need. I think that's the thing, is you're going to need training. I keep getting this message for you. You're going to need training. that's what's holding you back. And so you're like, okay, I'm going to invest in this. I'm going to invest in this training, and I'm going to get the support I need to move forward on my path. And so it's like a really, really cool card. Big manifestations coming through. It's a huge month of harvest. Okay. And this is the obedience card. It's telling you do or die, now or never kind of energy. Like you feel this vibe of, I have to do this now. And your angels and guides are really pushing you to get started now. There's something important about you starting now. And now we are seeing energy in your love life, twin flame and change. There is a lot of changes happening in your love life. It seems like the first half of this year, you really needed to flush something out so that you could like have that fresh slate and start over new in this area. And so it's possible that you're starting to connect with somebody new this month, because we see the yin yang card, like this perfect energy. Remember last month we were talking about you manifesting something here. And so this is a relationship where you just effortlessly flow together. This also points to someone that's different than what you thought you would like, different than the type of person you'd usually be attracted to. And it doesn't mean that you're lowering your standards or that the person's ugly or unattractive or something. It's almost like, wow, we're so different, but somehow we fit so perfectly together. And so it really is that perfect match energy. And this is abundance. This could be you dating or having multiple offers, lots of people coming in your life, definitely a lot of activity in your love life, and receiving a lot, like your cup runneth over in love kind of vibe. So I love that. Let's see how this energy expands in November of 2021. So we are getting the Fool card for you for your overall energy for this month. And this card is all about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, starting something new, going off on a journey, new beginnings, fresh energy. It's like really fun, really expansive, very adventurous, spontaneous type of vibe. A little impulsive too, but in a good way. So in your finances and career, we're seeing you taking responsibility. So this makes me think maybe you're starting a new job, something like that, because this right next to it came this card, which we were talking about earlier, like going around in circles, same old thing. And so maybe this is like you're starting a new day job, or you're continuing on a path, because I see abundance coming in. So you're still doing that, but outside of that, seems like you've gotten connected with a new community of people. It makes me think about someone who's signed up to like take acting classes, or who's decided to get into a group of people to create like pottery class, that kind of thing. Remember how last month there was a hint about that too? Maybe this is the month you take the leap, you're getting that training, you're getting out of your comfort zone. And so we see that that's recommended for you this month to follow through on that. And look, your spiritual growth and development cards say nurturing your truth. And so a couple months ago, I think it was in July, that you had that light bulb moment go off. Here we are months later, and you're actually nurturing that energy, taking the action. And it just feels great, because even if you can't see a huge harvest yet, you're in the flow, and you're feeling everything expand around you, and you feel like really confident that you have this idea and you're following through on it, and it's connecting you with some amazing people, and opportunities are surrounding you. Now in love, you're falling in love. Remember last month we saw something about a yin-yang type of connection where you just fit perfectly together, opposites attract, all that good stuff. Well, you're now building trust with that person. And maybe this leap of faith card applies to your love life as well. Perhaps this is an opportunity to go deeper into a relationship. Maybe this is the month you guys have the DTR. Maybe this person says, I love you for the first time. You're actually building trust in this area of your life, and you're feeling like, I'm ready to take the leap. I'm ready to go all in here. And so, okay, this might be my new favorite month for you. November is pretty shining and beautiful. So now let's move on to December. Oh my gosh, the last month of 2021. December of 2021, the final month of this year. You won't believe it. We got the Magician card again. And I swear, I'm really shuffling my cards. And so I'm surprised to see this one again. Basically, you've come completely full circle. You are feeling very, very, very empowered. I feel like the Magician is your card of 2021. Okay? Do not forget this card is about taking action. Grabbing the bull by the horns, taking the steering wheel, making it happen, realizing that you are the master creator of your life. In fact, in some cards, the Magician has a wand. In the traditional tarot, the Magician has a wand, and it's realizing you have the power, you hold the power, you have the tools and skills necessary to create what it is you want in your life. And so this is a year that you decided to take your power back, basically. Not letting yourself be just a victim to the circumstances of life, but realizing I'm going to rise above this. Even if there's no one around me to show me how, even if there's other people in my life, family, friends who've made different choices, I'm going to make one that's unique to me. And so you're leaving this year seeing some results of that work. You've had a huge shift, a huge interchange. You're on your true path. In your career in December, you're no longer feeling kind of sad or hopeless in this area like we saw at the beginning of the year. You're feeling in control. You've got some abundance. Your cup is filling, and you are using that abundance to help your goals move forward, to bring yourself creative opportunities to manifest the things that you want. And so here in your spiritual growth and development, we see forgiveness. I think it's like you're not blaming or judging other people for, like, you're realizing that what other people has done doesn't affect you, doesn't need to affect you, that it doesn't need to define you. Because sometimes we use those things as an excuse. You know, when people treat us bad, when they treat us poorly, when they get us down, when they bully us, they're hard on us, it can really affect us. But learning to rise above that and take your power back and say, no, what you've done to me does not define me. That's beautiful. That's powerful. That's healing. So I see that healing you've had. And this also says in December to expect signs and signals as the year comes to an end. It's possible you're going to start seeing just like little signs that your angels, that the universe is there, maybe increased synchronicities like angel numbers 222, 444, 1111, spirit animals on your path, just signs basically. You probably get like your angels and guides touching bases with you, your ancestors touching bases with you to congratulate you on a job well done, on another year completed. This is also something really cool that I see overall this year in 2021, that you had the willingness to put yourself first. Because you are someone who just really, really cares for the other people around you. Putting yourself first is hard, but you can't pour from a cup that's empty. And so you had this whole year to really put yourself first, to think about things and come up with a big vision for your life that you weren't able to do in the past. And so there's been a lot of blessings this year in that area, definitely. Now, in love, you're feeling playful this month, and you're feeling very optimistic about your love life. It's possible that connection, that flirtation, that relationship that you've been having is still moving forward, and you're feeling more filled with faith and feeling like you had a prayer that was answered about your love life this year. So beautiful. Now what we're going to do is pull you your mantra. And we kept getting that truth card for you over and over. So I want to just pull that card out and reflect on it for a minute. How many times did that card come out for you? That truth card? It's like, and compassion too. Patience as well. Let's give you a mantra that has something to do with truth. There we go. Here we go. So your 2021 mantra is, I make space for my truth to reveal itself to me. and I take radical action in the direction of my truth. I make space for my truth to reveal itself to me, and I take radical action in the direction of my truth. Beautiful. Now I'm going to pull you your final card, which we're actually going to read from the book because I just love these messages. I'm deciding to pull you a bird totem for 2021, and you can research it some more online if you want, if you're like really want to get into it. But I just see this for you because birds always remind me of freedom. They're very vocal animals, always chirping, squawking. And I see like as you open your throat chakra more, and because your throat chakra, it has a lot to do with your creativity and expressing yourself and your truth. Like we kept getting that card for you over and over. And so it just reminds me about the bird because they have a lot to do with that. So what is your 2021 totem? The condor. Oh my gosh, I know this card looks crazy, but it has a really cool message. The condor. I am Condor, the great alchemist with wings. I am the order of the cosmos. I am that which devours. When life perishes, I will remove it. If something has ceased to be, I will give it new form. I am the shaman of death and the soul of renewal. I am your lingering clue that something must go. You need to look at life from the shadows and see how everything connects. You must accept that many things are beyond human understanding. There is change. There is transformation. There is death. It is the alchemy of time and the way of the universe. I will not give you all the answers, but will offer circumstances to heighten what you already know. If it is my lessons you seek, look around. Death is everywhere, with the red dawn of metamorphosis close behind. Stop running from change and let something die its death. Stop lingering where there is no hope. Let life be renewed as it needs to. You are transforming. You are resurrection. You are acceptance. You are Condor. Big, bold changes this year for you in 2021. I'm so excited. I'm sending you so much love and light with this reading. Thank you again for your support. Peace out.